first play of the drive, wants to throw. Buying some time. Smashes through the tackle. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And the Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. The Jayhawks are on the move. He leaves it with his back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Kansas. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front. Just to...
And the Jayhawks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. QB draw. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And a huge run. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a touchdown? Rock Jayhawk! And the punishment has been extended. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47.
29.
They'll go to the ground. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Inside the 15. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. And then the wide receivers start to kick in. And the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line.
Lasso.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of...
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's got it. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how the Kansas offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There it is.
He's loose. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Running back searching for a hole. Shakes off the defender. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. End off from the shotgun. Across the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just can...
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from... When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside. He'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I know that wasn't...
And the Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Lowers those pads. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
I really like...
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6. And
they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lets it fly. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying the left side. At the 35, he's loose. Breaks into the open. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Really nice physical.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds.
Just got to have better awareness if you're the wide receiver and understanding where the sideline is. That time, it didn't even look like he was trying to get any feet down in bounds.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Finding an escape route. Racing to the right. 10. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on the turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. Got room at the 35. Turns it on down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Kansas. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. So a crease. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the ground with the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Give on the inside. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Power football with the run. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Jayhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team.
They're going to the air on the first play. Aggressive call on the opening play. And this is dropped. It would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. Off the 54-yard field goal miss, the offense will begin the drive from the 37. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A short completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the 1st down. And most importantly,
he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Kansas.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Running with purpose.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll feed the back again. What a move into open space. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. The 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's 2nd down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, you're going.
And the Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the second down play. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They're going to run it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He shreds the tackle. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here's the handoff on a counter. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are still...
Now here he goes. The 30 at the 20. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Ball carried by the running back.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 at that first down loss. They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Kansas. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with them.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Jayhawks. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship now.
Yeah, as big as it gets. Conference championship on the line. He did.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Past the touchdown, Kansas. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback.
Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jayhawks, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Kansas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. As the first down is still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Fights through the tackler. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half.
A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the handoff. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Second down after that short completion. Keeps it on the draw. Breaking free at midfield. A quick juke to get free. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The Jayhawks are going to keep this drive rolling. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance in that next round of the postseason.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Kansas. They are pouring it on now.
This guy can...
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Hits into space at the 50. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Jayhawks. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a...
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
back's got it. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pounding away with the run game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance.
He's in the clear at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Kansas.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. He shreds the tackle. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And the Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he keeps it. And they'll stop him after a short gain. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, Jayhawks. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
First down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run in the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that foot.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
What a great job.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down. The game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Inside give now from the shotgun. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Quarterback still with the football. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. So the offense flexing real quick and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed. And
the Kansas offense is back out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been super.
Breaks into the clear. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And the route is on.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Grinding away on the ground. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Breaks in open space. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Kansas. They continue to roll up the score. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The Jayhawks will try to keep this drive moving.
He keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. He got a new set of downs.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve.
This one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.